What's up guys, YOLO here. So today, let's talk about Ripple's lawsuit. Why am I still bullish on XRP despite the lawsuit? And why do I think the lawsuit is absolutely outrageous? For those of you who don't know what happened, Ripple was sued by the SEC on December 22nd, 2020. The SEC claimed that Ripple is a security and therefore Ripple, who sold XRP, became Ripple profiting from an unregistered security. If Ripple loses this lawsuit, XRP would be deemed as a security by the SEC in the US, and XRP investors would lose billions of dollars as XRP's price drop. Before we go in any deeper, let's take a look at the SEC's principle and goals. What do they actually do? So, their number one goal is to inform and protect investors by helping them losing billions of dollars on their investment. Good job, SEC! So the SEC didn't say anything about XRP being a security for 8 years ever since the creation of XRP, and now after investors dump a huge load of their investments in this unregistered security, suddenly the SEC jumped out and said, sorry guys, XRP is a security and sorry, we just missed it for the past 8 years. But fear not. We're here to protect your investment. Something doesn't seem right with this lawsuit. So if XRP really is a security, the SEC would have tracked Ripple down a long time ago within these 8 years.
Police! Open up!
The lawsuit was never about XRP being a security. It is more of a power play by the SEC trying to gain control of cryptocurrency as a whole. If the SEC wins the lawsuit, then all the other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, Cardano, and Litecoin will also be at the risk of lawsuits from the SEC in the future. This lawsuit will be used as a guideline as to how the SEC deals with cryptocurrency in the future. Something really interesting that I want to point out is the SEC filed the lawsuit against Ripple on December 22nd, 2020. And the SEC's ex-chairman, Jay Clayton's last day as chairman was December 23rd, 2020. Passing the buck to the next chairman, Gary Gensler, one day before he resigned. Now, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? I don't want to talk about politics here, but perhaps there was a certain political involvement with this lawsuit. So why did the SEC target Ripple rather than our biggest brother, Bitcoin? Well, they gotta find Satoshi Nakamoto first before they can sue anybody for Bitcoin. Ripple does take profits from XRP and thus easier for the SEC to go as a target. The SEC used a rule called Howey test to determine XRP is a security. And Howey test was created in 1946. Now, does anybody see the problem with Howey test even if I don't tell you what it is? How can people from 75 years ago possibly imagine the life we are in right now? If you are able to explain what cryptocurrencies are to someone from 1946, how can they even comprehend what are you trying to say? Using an outdated method like the Howey test on XRP just shows the SEC really has no solid grounds to stand their case. You would think that after cryptocurrencies blew up, one of the most powerful countries in the world would have updated their rules and regulations around cryptocurrency. But no, The SEC still uses the rules that were made 75 years ago. Why didn't the SEC update its rules and regulations around cryptocurrencies? Because they're terrified about cryptocurrencies. People with power and money doesn't want cryptocurrencies to succeed, and they have no idea how to deal with these new currencies that they have no control of. You see, a decentralized cryptocurrency like Bitcoin doesn't require a central party or a regulator in control. Everything happens on the blockchain and everyone is the regulator. And you could say that the US government has no control over Bitcoins. If any country has more power than others, it's probably going to be China, because more than 51% of the total miners are from China. When the entire world turns to these decentralized blockchains, the US really cannot do anything to stop people from joining the revolution. It really left the US government with two options. A, try to gain control for cryptocurrencies by deeming them as securities. Or B, join in on the revolution like everyone else and embrace decentralization. This lawsuit against Ripple is going to determine the attitude from the US government towards cryptocurrencies as a whole. The result of this lawsuit will be used as a reference in the future if SEC decides to sue other cryptocurrencies. However, if we look at the macro perspective, what happens if the US deemed cryptos as securities? Worst case scenario, Ripple loses the lawsuit and XRP becomes a security while the rest of the world still sees XRP as currency. XRP will have way less interest to be used on the US soil due to the policies around XRP being a security, while it is still growing rapidly as a currency in the rest of the world. So while the rest of the world is enjoying their 5 seconds international transfers with super low fees, any transactions to or from the US will still have to wait 2 to 3 business days with high transaction fees. It doesn't make sense for the US government. It seems that if the SEC wins this lawsuit and ends up creating more barriers to cryptocurrency for the US, it would actually do more harm than good to the US economy. The last time we had a global phenomenon like this is when internet was created in 1990s. The internet took over the world by storm and no one can control the internet. The US was actually one of the first countries to adopt internet in their own ecosystem. Since then, many of the most successful companies in the US, such as Facebook, Google, Microsoft, all adapted to the internet technology. Now with blockchain technologies, we are going to have a new wave of innovators such as Ripple. And the US government is going to adopt blockchain technology just as how they adopted the internet technology in the 1990s. I believe the SEC made a huge mistake on this lawsuit, and right now they're in a dilemma where they want to back off, but everyone else is watching for them to lose their face. The new chairman of the SEC, Gary Gensler, is pro-crypto. I think the right thing for the SEC should do right now is to either drop the case or reach for a settlement and update its laws and regulations around cryptocurrencies. No one knows what's going to happen right now, but regardless of the result, XRP is well positioned for the future. Alright guys, that's it for today. As always, thanks for watching. What do you think about XRP's lawsuit? Leave your comments down below. YOLO will keep making stocks and crypto videos. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.